Hey everybody, always Dizzy here. I'm going to start with puzzle streak of 41, as I always do before I play any games, as a warm-up. Let me click something here. I'm going to start at the 1 minute mark, and which is in about 15 seconds from now. Hello, Mimzovic. Yeah. Had a busy day, as always. Maybe it wasn't that busy today, but I was pretty lethargic today. Have a drink in front of me. Okay, we're at the 1 minute mark. Let's get started here. Okay. Floaters are bothering me a little bit right now, but I always have some medical thing to complain about. I got like high health anxiety for good reason. Have a lot of health issues. So there's this threat on E6. Is the question just if we can survive that? Because it's pretty scary. I don't know. So if he takes with the rook, wait till you age like 30 years, and then you'll get to enjoy all of that. I don't know if I'm going to survive here. No, that would be mate, right? I mean, this, and even just the queen alone, right? Even just the queen alone is scary. Actually, this bishop would be gone. Because I was thinking he could mate me here with the rook one, but yeah, if it goes rook e6. And I presume I go to d8, but not necessarily. Maybe I can go to d7. Maybe I'm okay there. Check here, and can I take the rook there? I don't know. Can I survive that? Otherwise, I don't know what I'm doing unless maybe, can I play rook f6 first? How is this rated 1000? Yeah, can I go here first? There's a check. And I think that would just repeat. No, wait. I don't have to, it's protected, so I wonder about that. This is so complicated though. No, but then I can't save this, right? Yeah, I'd have to come back. And then he could. No, but that's still good. Yeah, I wonder if I can just go rook f6 first. I have a feeling it is taking on g3, but I really don't like him taking on e6. So rook f6. Make a check, I can just come here. Yeah, again, there's rook takes e6 then. And check. And that's a bit awkward. Yeah, I'm coming in here. But I am holding. Yeah, otherwise, I'm just not sure about this. Check. Check here. Maybe I can survive. Okay, I am going to take on g3. And well, I don't like this one. This is because this is this shouldn't be rated 1000. That's what I don't like about it. It shouldn't be rated 1000 because there's a lot to have to calculate there. Mate in 2. And we win the rook. And oh, we've got this. There's a fork here. How can I? Yeah, discovery. Mate in 2, 3. Check. Check. Ooh. Okay. Kill box. Mate in 2. Kill box actually again. Pin to win. And then what? I can go check, take. That's not so clear. But it's gotta be the pin, rookie 2. Rookie 2, king G1. I'm really curious about that. Yeah, so check, take, check somewhere. We go after the A pawn. Right, push, take, push. Okay, I think I can do that. Underrated again. Harder than it looks. So this should pick up a rook. Or maybe not. He might be able to sack the knight. I'll be up to exchange. I don't think there's a fork after. Yeah. Oh, take this first. This wins the bishop, I think. No. Can I do more here? No, it wins the king. Pawns can move forward. I had the right idea. Shit. Okay. Oh, man. Blah, blah, blah. Not good. Interesting. So check. I don't see the win there. Okay, don't even. This is an embarrassing an embarrassing session. Not on the ball. What the heck is this? How come I can't think? Why can't I think? So if I take take on b3 and ab. I have a check. And then so I think he has to go to c1, king c1. But I don't see what I'm doing after that. He might even be able to just take with the rook. Wow. Why am I so terrible? Could be rook f b8 and then take. I don't think he's threatening to take on c3. What am I missing? Like, I can't even do basic puzzles anymore. I'm black. And I have no clue. How is this rated 1300? How? I don't understand. So rook b3, a b. I assume we give a check, right? King b1. And then c2. c2. There's rook b2. Plus, there's still, I think there's still this, right? At least that doesn't. Oh, technically, I have this check. Yeah. Okay. I don't know. I'm so low. I am. Whoops. Freak. I'm just gonna take. Yeah. I want to look at this other line. I want to look at the AB line. Yeah, and then you go rook c8. This is so underrated. So underrated. And what are we even doing here? Oh my god. This gets a huge downvote. 1300 my ass. People are just guessing. That's why it's rated like that. Okay. I'm a bit of a negative Nancy. Two threats here. Hit. Can take, right? No, wait. Whoops, didn't mean to click that. So take. Yeah, I can't do basic calculations. Okay, we're down a piece. We have a discovery on the queen that has to be good enough. We are white. We need to promote. I don't think it's going to be anything else. Okay, kill box. Yeah, and then here is mate and 2. And there's a fork. How about, yeah, so how about we go here first and then we have this fork. He doesn't have good checks. So we have a check. Yeah, that doesn't lead anywhere, or does it? Then we have mate. Chat is quiet. Embarrassed with my puzzle play. Can't say I blame them. So we're down the exchange and like 2 pawns. So what about taking on e6 and then queen g7 check, right? Because this would be pretty strong if he doesn't recapture. If he pins us, I have check, and I think I'm winning material there. After takes. So I think he needs to take with the f pawn, and then I have check, and then I win the rook. Yeah, so it's going to be this. This isn't Anastasia's mate. Pattern recognition. I wish there were more patterns like that, because I can pick those up decently. This should just be a mate. And mate. So we have a check. And then if king h7, we can take on h4. King g8. Queen h6. Don't think he's stopping that. He comes close though. Check here. No, I should be good there. And if you go straight back, it's the same thing. Okay. So is it just taking and then forking and then being up the exchange for a pawn? Does it change anything if he gives us a check? I don't see how it would. So I think it might just be the plan I said. Yeah. Okay, opposite colored bishop ending. Probably push the, oh wait, no, we have check here. That just has, I don't have to calculate that. Famous last words. We're in check. Equal, no, we're down a pawn. If I take with a queen, I'm threatening f7, winning the bishop. So I like that. If he takes my knight, would this be of any good? No, but we can recapture and we're hitting the rook still. So probably taking with the queen. Because then we're threatening another piece. But then he does have a discovery, but does he have a good discovery? Huh. Interesting. So a lot to calculate when they have a discovery. So I don't know if where he goes. He might even give me a check. He might even give me a check. Because then I'm not winning the bishop anymore. So, Yeah, you'd think queen f3. And then, I don't know, maybe check here. Oh, no, no. I always have c5. Yeah. So I don't think there's a problem. Bishop d4, king h1. Okay, this should be okay. Yeah, and then we're just taking the knight. So that was a weird one. Kind of a red herring. B3 wins the knight, or C4 wins the knight, I think. He has a check, actually. We can take with the queen in either case, though. So that should be winning. And we are black. Chat is dead. I think we can take that, right? And then, is there some trick here? Because we have this check. Or do we start with the check? Ah, we start with the check, maybe. Wait a second. This is interesting, too. But, yeah, let's start with the check. And then if I take, that's not working out for me. This is interesting. I like this one. This one's interesting. Okay, let's just take a look at take again. Is there some way I can ever get here? Yeah. There is. Check here. So, yeah, he can't push because I've got this check. So he would need to move the king somewhere, but then I'm just bringing the... I should have figured this out way faster. Okay, we should have a breakthrough here. So takes, he can't ignore it. He could get in... No, yeah, he can't ignore it. He has to take. And then I just have an outside pass pawn. Bing, bing, boom, h5. His king is going to be in time. No. Okay. Another king and pawn ending and another breakthrough. Another outside pass pawn. So a4, h4, right? This is meaningless. So none of that matters. Yeah, like none of his moves matter. Let's just say he moves the king. h5. If he ignores it, I'm promoting, and he's just too slow. So yeah, so this is what happens. So just h5. So again, if he takes it, he will be in time there. But you would think anything is winning for white, but it can't be the case. This might be a little bit too slow because now his king is much closer to defend. So if I go h5, and if he brings in the king to one of these squares, I've got h6, and then after, he's actually, yeah, I mean, he's actually stopping it, right? Because he does get in the square, but I can also create it, I can also protect it, right? However he does it, I can go check with g5, right? g5. But then he's got f3, which is tricky. This is actually quite tricky. Yeah, I don't think I can make a runner here, but I think what's going to happen is his king is going to have to defend, and then I'll grab the e5 pawn. I think that's what this might... how is this rate on 1700? But yeah, so I think it's still going to be h5, but it's going to be some work. So again, if he goes king e6, I can just push, because after king f6, I just go g6. So if he goes king e7, that's where things get interesting. I might even be able to just take, but I am starting with h5, and I am going to take. Oh, okay. Didn't really like that one, anticlimactic. So we're down a rook. Can we give checkmate here? So there's something I've noticed about these two knights configuration is that they cover, what is it? I'm trying to remember. Or maybe I'm thinking of these knights, but they cover. Why did I think they covered these squares? Oh, no, it's the two above. Yeah, so they cover. I've found this interesting. This is geometry. And what am I thinking of here? I thought it was, because they cover all of this, but there's something else I'm thinking of here. Why am I confused? Oh my God. Why am I confused? I thought knights. Beside one another, I thought they covered. For some reason, I thought they covered like a 2x4 block, but they don't. Why did I think that? Yeah, I'm not sure what I thought. Yeah, for some reason I thought they covered this, but they don't at all. But they do cover. Yeah, they do cover these four squares. Right, obviously. Yeah. But yeah, for some reason I thought they covered more. Anyways, you can kind of see here that the two knights still restrict white's king quite a bit. So there could be a mate, and we are down a rook. So we need to win a rook or a knight. Possibly, but probably we give checkmate. So I just heard a sound, and what did that sound come from? I think it was, okay, a chat. Okay, so anyway, sorry. So rook b8, and the pawn covers this. So if we look at it laterally, just so I can get used to. Sorry, it's these four. Yeah, but that kind of sucks. I really thought it covered these four for some reason. But if we look at it laterally, then well, we can just do it sideways. Whoops. Like this. Hello, Jafar. Wait, what am I doing? I'm not used to the sideways one. Ugh. Yeah, the sideways one. How come that seems different to me? Like if we do it up here, right? I don't know why I'm getting so confused. Learning how a knight moves. Right? So we get this. Yeah, very strange. I could have sworn. Maybe I'm thinking not when they're side by side. Like, give me a second. Like, let me just do it here. So maybe I'm thinking when they're like on top of one another. That might be what I'm confusing this with, because no, but even this can't be right either. I'm not making it fun for viewers. Well, I'm sorry, Bijou, but this is what I do. Yeah, so it can't be when they're on top of one another. But yeah, for some reason I thought there was a 4x2 block. So, yeah, I'm not sure. I know that it covers these four, but I thought it was like 4x4, but it's definitely not. Yeah, so we have this. I don't know. I could have sworn. I don't know. I'm hallucinating. Okay. Anyways, getting back to here. So let's just take a look at so rook b8. He needs to go to the a file. So if a2, then probably we want to look at rook b8 because then there's got to be a mate here, right? And so same thing. If he goes here, then there's got to be a mate. I don't think we need to look at that further. Yeah, so check. Oh, yeah, I had to look at this line, but it's the same thing. So we go here. But I just really thought there was a 4x2, blocked by the knights. I thought there was a stream like 2 weeks ago where I talked about that. So that's kind of annoying. But at least I know it does cover these 4 squares, right? If you have 2 knights like this, it covers those 4 squares, which is nice. Okay. So probably it's taking, and then we just eat everything. But the white does have this passed pawn, so we have to still think. So we take here. These pawns, will they self-promote? I don't know. I don't know. Could I take here? Probably not. I don't think so. Okay, so if I take on h5, takes, this is strong. But, you know what it is? We will let him push it. We will abandon it once we push these as far as they can go. Then they will, with the help of my king, they will check. He might get here. He might even be able to queen, but by then I should be too strong. So, it ends too soon. It should have went like another 5 moves. Okay, we are black. So I think I take the pawn while I can. Otherwise, if I take the rook first, well, maybe that's okay. Well, he pushes for one thing, and then I'm not winning this pawn, right? I have to stop it. And I'm not sure if he has g4 there. But it's just like, why would you not take it? There's no reason to not take the pawn, but I'm curious specifically why not. Yeah, you would think it would be because of h7. Why 41? Because it used to be 40. Before that, it used to be 39. Okay, so yeah, so if he goes h7, right, we have to stop it. Yeah, then you would think g4. And if I take, I don't know. I'm going to look at this more with the engine, but why would we not take here? Oh, I want to throw up. Oh my God, I'm so stupid. I am so stupid. I have no problem getting that wrong. Cause yeah. Okay, don't even look at me. It's so embarrassing, man. Oh my God, how did I? Oh, that was so bad. Oh God, that was embarrassing. Okay, starting over. Okay, I'm not going to talk for a little bit because I need to stop screwing around here. So you have to talk. I'm actually going to minimize chat. It wasn't your guys' fault. I'm stupid. But yeah, I don't want to do puzzles all night long, so I am going to have to focus in and have chat minimized here. Okay, so you would think it would be pushing and then check supports it, right? So, okay, king is overloaded. These suck, so I should be able to just go here. But it's a little tricky because it's a little tricky, but why would I want to go here? This looks good too, though. That's the silly thing. You would think, yeah, they both look good, man. But my instinct is G7. I don't know why this wouldn't be good, though. It looks good. Huh. Interesting. I don't understand. Well, I'll learn something if it's wrong. It's wrong. Wow, guys. Okay, but whoops. Oh, crap. I don't even get to learn. Can I go back? Oh, I can't even go back. I'm pissed now. Oh, I wanted to learn something there. Well, now I'm pissed. Not because I got it wrong, but because I hit the wrong button and now I can't even review it. Okay. Well, that was not good. That was not good here. Okay, who am I? I think I have to just grab this one. Or maybe not, right? Because then I'm quicker. Am I quicker, though? I will queen one move before him. But is that enough? I think it would be enough. But would this work? I don't know if this is quick enough. Plus, he can still just do this anyways. Wow, I'm really bad. Okay, so king e4. Yeah, but what if he just... Okay, first of all, if he chases the g-pawn, right? If he keeps going after it, then I'm probably winning. Like, he can come back quick. Oh, he does get back. Okay, so we're gonna have to do that. Okay. And yeah, okay. That's underrated. That's underrated. Okay, there's a fork. Don't tell me it's this. Okay, that's a dumb puzzle. That was a dumb puzzle. Is this a dumb puzzle? It is a dumb puzzle. Okay, I don't know what those were about. There is a check. Okay, well let's entertain the idea. King h2. Oh, yeah, okay. This is looking good. Okay, we have a check. Mate in 2. check. You can take what's the queen. His other knight falls. Okay, we take the queen then. This should be winning. Oh, I've got a queen. Good. I didn't see it. Can I go here? He loses the rook. We are black. Push. M baby. Oh, he's got this, but I've got rhythm. And mate. Okay, check wins the queen. Lifeline. Fuck! I knew it was going to be the other night. Oh, God. Okay. Oh, God. Yeah, it matters because this protects this knight. Oh, my God. I suck. I'm going to say I suck until I get to 19. Oh, my God. I'm not on it today or ever. Okay, I suck. I suck. I suck. I suck. I suck. I suck. I can win the rook. I suck. I suck. Thinking about taking here. I suck. I suck. Win the knight. I think I win the knight. I suck. I suck. Check, check. I suck. I suck. Here. And just check, right? Okay, I suck. I suck. Can I do that? Okay, so boom, boom. Boom, okay. I suck. Okay, here. I can't do that. I think I go, Yeah, this one's tricky. Because he goes here after, right? Boom, 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 boom. I can go here. Okay, I suck. Take. Okay, I'm gonna open up chat. So I got back to 19. Okay, minimizing chat back into focus mode here. Oh, man. Okay, might as well look at it. And just count out the obvious first. So that's mate, right? Obviously. So he needs to go to the E file. This is mate, that's mate. This is a problem. So we just need to see. There's a lot of problems here because, like, even if he recaptures, and like, I'm not even sure if I can. Because I think I'm still down material there too. This is actually complicated. They seem harder today. It's probably just me. I'm sure it's me. But this is like 1500. And okay, so I mean, you'd think it's taking the queen, right? You just would. So we have to look at that first. And he would need to take on d7 because nothing else makes sense. Well, wait, that's not quite true, right? Because yeah, he could come here. Because there's no rush for him because I'm pinned. But there might be a rush because then maybe I just create luft for my king. Right? And then if he takes, I can just move my king. The problem is I'm already down a piece. That might be equal material there, right? He might even be able to just take my bishop because if I go e6 and then bishop d7, no, I'd probably have to take that. Did that make any sense? Maybe not. Yeah, so if I go king e7, oh, but then he has two pieces under attack. He can't retrieve them both. He can't retrieve them both. Okay, so I don't think he can go knight takes e2 because I have, I think, at least e6. And then if bishop takes, I have king e7. Yeah, I think I'm okay there. Okay, so therefore, I think he has to take on d7. Does he take with the knight or the bishop? I'm not sure if it matters. Let's say he takes with the knight. No, let's say he takes with the bishop. That's the most forcing, right? So obviously we have to recapture. And he will need to recapture. And I recapture. Then he takes here. But the problem is I'm actually down material there, which is hard to believe. But it's true. I'm down a full piece. It's really hard to believe. Bing, bang, boom, bang. I'm down a piece. I still can't wrap my head around how that is. So this is very interesting. I can't take the knight. I mean, I'm already down a piece. That's the big problem. That's why I always lean towards taking the queen. Because I'm already down a piece. So yeah, I don't see how it's not taking the queen. And then I have to be miscalculating something here. Obviously, this is forced. All of this is forced. So I'm missing something really crucial here. Maybe I don't recapture the knight. Maybe I save my bishop because his knight can't actually escape. Then I take the rook. And his knight is trapped. I think that's it. That's actually quite complicated. I'm going to go with that. If it's wrong, it's wrong. And I'm going to look at this with the engine after. So we take, and then we take the rook. It's the secret. Yeah. Okay, I'm going to open up chat. That's a tricky one. I think that's tricky. Like, that's harder than 1500, don't you think? I always say that, but I mean, it's been done 15,000 times, so maybe it's not. But I bet you it's lower rated because I don't think the lower rated players are seeing all that. They see the queen, they take the queen. This is forced, so they take it, and then they don't consider any of that other stuff. They just say, "Oh, rook," and now I'll take the rook. That's what I think happened. Okay, I'm going to minimize chat again so I can focus here. King and pawn ending. Well, I would like I don't see how it's not taking the pawn. The thing is, you want to keep this pawn, I think, as far away from his king, so his king has to traverse the board more. The only other thing I could think of is like putting black and zugzwang, but it doesn't make any sense because he wants to come for my a pawn, so I think we just take. And this pawn is too quick, so there's not really anything to think about. There's no breakthroughs or anything. Now this is a little interesting, but I think we just go here. I don't think I want to let him take the c5 pawn or the c4 pawn. Because then I think we're both queening, although I'm queening with check, so that is interesting. But my instinct is to just go after the e6 pawn. Right? But then, yeah, this is actually an interesting. Okay, so king f6, a3 first. Otherwise, because I'm not going to, yeah. So a3, only move that makes sense to me. Or possibly he brings in the king, but it should transpose. So a3, right? I come in, then he brings in the king, I grab, he comes in. Right, and he's going to be a bit slow here, right? He grabs this one, I promote, then he goes a here, but the problem for him is my king is too well placed, and then I go queen a8, he promotes, I take, and then I'm too good here, so we keep moving in. Yeah. Okay, so there's a free piece on e7, but I am down nothing actually, so. We want to take with the queen, otherwise rook. No, don't they both win? Unless there's something else I have to worry about here. Because rook e8, can't I just take here? Oh no, then you. Yeah, wait, what? Why don't they both win? Are they not both winning? Oh, maybe he just takes my queen here. Oh, yeah. So we have to take with the queen. Otherwise, there's knight e5, and then he takes on c4. So we have to take this way. Okay, and then we have a discovery. Just quick blunder check. And this wins material. Does it, though? No, we take here. So if we take... and he takes my knight, then I take his queen. So he would have to take this way. And then I think I might have bishop g5. Yeah. Okay, well, he lets us do this. He being the computer. Here we've got a check. This check looks better to me. And... check. Where's my mate? Oh, I see. It is this check, and then if he blocks, we go check here. Okay, so he has to move back, and then it's still check. Okay. 27. Long ways to go. Don't know if I'll do it. This looks strong. This looks strong. Yeah, I think it's rook takes c3, and then rook b8. Just blunder checking now. It looks good to me. Okay, 28. We are white. So just check and mate. No. Mate and 2. No. Oh, it is no, but it's good enough. We are black. Interesting. It might be a check first, so that we're a little closer to defend in time. Calling it now, because if I go here, it's similar to that other puzzle I did. Right? There's no stopping that pawn. So we're learning from that other puzzle here. Although, hang on. No, maybe, I mean, because I'm still giving a check. No, but it's too late there. Yeah, so I think I start with a check. Right, I start with a check, king b1. No, it's the same problem, though. Yeah, because I take and he's still about to promote. The difference is I can then go f2 and he promotes. Oh, wait. No. We don't give a check, but I let him promote. So that's the difference, I think. I think I take, boom, 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 but I promote with check. And then we have to find a way from here to trade queens. And that's not it. Could almost then go here. Okay, this is very interesting. So after this, I mean, we can give a check. He needs to stay on the c2 pawn. Right, so he has 2 ways to do that. Oh, wow. And then I win it this way. I'm going to look at this one with the engine after. I'm going to take. Wow, it ends too early. Going to open up chat. I think I saw a really good line there. Look. This is what I saw. Come on. Oh, no, wait. Never. Okay, he can take it here. So that actually doesn't work. It's a different line. Wait, so what do you do here then? Oh, I don't like this puzzle. Then you got to play some stupid crap like rook e2. We are up a rook. I should have just ended my analysis here. That was stupid on my part. We're up a rook. I don't know why I kept I don't know why I kept going in my head. I just okay. Going to minimize chat again. 16 viewers. So whoever said this was boring is probably right, but 16 people are watching, so okay, chat is minimized so I can focus. Refreshing, so it gives me another puzzle here. Okay, we are black. His rook is trapped, maybe? Yeah, I think his rook is trapped. Just verifying things. Okay, so if he kicks out my knight, I have to be careful about that. So can I afford to take and then blockade? That is not so simple. But how does his king come in? Yeah, like he can push here. I think I'm okay there. My king will be able to come back in time. Yeah. Okay. 31. We are white. I just heard a weird sound. Hang on a second. What were you doing? Weird sounds. Sorry about that. Okay. We are white. Now watch me screw up since I broke my focus. Okay, this looks tricky. There is a fork here. Okay, there's queen e5. Material is equal, but black is well placed here. But queen e5 looks good. He can hit our queen. We take the rook, then there's e2. This is a concern. But after rook e1, I should be okay there. So I think I can do that. If e2 right away, it's a transposition. So I'm going to play it. Yeah, okay, moving on. This should win the rook. That's called a queen. It's not a rook. So check. Don't know where he goes. Probably here. And I just don't see how this is good for me. Maybe some people play this, hoping for a mate, but I don't think that's going to do it. So I'm happy with just the queen. Although I just realized we're down a knight, so that would still be. But the thing is, they're not harmonious. So I'm going with this, and I'm not even looking for a mate. I'm just happy with that. Okay, 33. Could I win this rook? I don't think so. So probably we're king hunting. Queen h6 looks good, and then rook g3. So what about this? This looks good. What is black going to do about it? Because rook g3 is coming, and yeah, so maybe there's bishop f8. No, this is still happening. Oh, I didn't see this, but we just take it. So good luck with that. Okay, next up, 34. We are black. We're down a pawn. It's got to be something here because nothing else. Looks like there's nothing else anywhere. So this is pinned. So can I not just take here? Oh, it's check. Wait, it's not check. Yeah, can't I just go bishop h6? Doesn't that just win a piece? I have to be careful about f6 after. But yeah, so yeah, and I don't think there's forks after. We're close to being in trouble there, but I think we can take. Yeah, so queen takes. We either take with the queen. Probably we take with the queen. I mean, I'm playing that. I don't see how that's not good. And we take with the queen, not the knight, because then this kills us. This kills the dizzy. And so we go queen g5. And it's as simple as that. Next up, we are black, opposite colored bishops. His bishop is blockading us. This is actually a real problem. I think it might be a zugzwang situation because his bishop can move though, but his king cannot. His king cannot move. So it actually might be king g3 because okay, no, this is actually tricky, but no, it's king e3. King e3. I'll open up chat after this one. But yeah, I think it's king e3 because his king cannot move. And then I'm threatening e3 next, and then this should promote, and I can blockade those. So king e3, right? He can try slowly advancing, but then I'm just playing e3, right? Takes. He starts advancing. It'll be close, but I don't see how it's not king e3, and just e3 here. You would think this is good too, though. But why not just keep it simple here? right? Take. He can start pushing. I don't know. It seems good. Okay, I'm going to open up chat, take a sneak peek. Mimsavich says, this is actually the first stream where I failed a puzzle. Oh, really? You haven't seen me fail? I fail all the time. The most I've done in a stream, 41. I end at 41. So, okay, minimizing chat, continuing on. We are white. So we might have a kill box situation. He has to go king f7. And I think there's got to be a kill box here. So we come in with the queen and then kill box. Kill box. Kill box. Yeah, I just learned these like 6 months ago. Okay, we are white. These pawns should stop these three, and then he'll be in zugzwang eventually. So I think it's g5, right? If he pushes the h pawn, have fun with that. If he pushes the f pawn, this is like a Rady puzzle, right? So if f6, we take, and then this runs, yeah, so it's got to be here so that he gets into zugzwang. And we do take, and then he can create a passer, but so can we, and then this runs. So we take, and yeah, 38. Interesting. Okay, easy for me to go wrong here. So can I take? If rook h1, we have a couple of moves. This would lead to mate though. So after rook h1, I have to go king g2. And then is queen h3 mate? Looks like it. So I can't take the rook. Good to know. Let me just verify that again though, because I'm getting near the end. Wait. After rook h1, maybe I can play knight g1 because I have a pawn here. Yeah, so if queen g3, then rook g1. So I might be able to take, if at least against rook h1. I think I have knight g1. And then take rook g1. I think. Or king g1. I forget. No. Yeah, I think either. So rook h1, I think I'm okay after knight g1. What if he sacks the rook? I think I'm okay. King g1, queen takes. I think I'm okay there. It's scary, kind of, but I think I'm okay. So, only other thing to be worried about, I mean, well, there's two moves, but let's look at queen h3. But I should be able to just play rook g1. Rook g1. Again, it is scary though. It is scary because I don't think it's as simple as taking, because then there's check here. I still think I'm surviving that though. And then if he takes queen g3, all these moves are kind of scary, but I think I'm hanging on. So queen g3, rook g1. He's got queen h3 there, but I think I'm okay again. But barely hanging on. If rook h1, Um, then king f2. I think, hang on, what were they even saying? So I'm getting, I forget what lines I'm looking at. Yeah, so rook g1 and then check, and then here. Yeah, I think I'm taking. I think I'm barely hanging on in all of these lines. Oh boy, yeah. So and then here I'm going knight g1. Okay, this is so scary though. I'm actually going to open up chat on this one. Yeah, this is scary. And then here I was going to go rook g2, but let's just verify. But he's threatening mate, so I don't see how any other move saves me. I mean, you could argue that this gives me life, but why would we do that? Okay, going to minimize chat. So what do we've got here? We're down 2 pawns. We have the bishop pair. There's bishop g4. So maybe I give a check and then bishop g4. So queen g5. Right? King b1, bishop g4. Is it that simple? I think it is. I don't think there's more to it, and I'm going to play it and not second guess myself. Okay, I didn't see that. It doesn't pose a problem, but I didn't see that. Okay, moving on. Last one. I think it's just check. It's just mate. Oh, he can block with the bishop, though. Oh, he can't, though. Or can he? Might even be starting here. Okay, so actually there's a lot of interesting moves here. A lot of interesting moves. But let's look at the most obvious, right? So check. Don't know how he recaptures. Let's say it was the bishop. We recapture. Boom, boom, right? Forced. Boom. Then what? Then what happened? Yeah, okay. So that doesn't quite work. Oh, we just have a check here. Oh my god, it's a mate in 1. This is funny. I'm going to open up chat. This is just a mate in 1, but I can totally see people missing that because I did. Because you're looking at rook c8. Like if this was a bullet game, if I had like 5 seconds here, I'm probably just going rook c8. Yeah, so let me double check. I believe that's checkmate, but I totally see why this is 1800 though, because yeah, people are. Well, actually, this is interesting too. Like, right, take, because that's actually mate too. If they recapture, so I can totally see people getting it wrong by going because I didn't even see this at first. But actually, we're dropping the queen. That's the main problem. So yeah, okay, I'm done. Took me an hour and 13 minutes, a bit over that. Way too slow. I didn't realize it was that long. I apologize for taking that long, but I had to hit the quota. I'm going to jump straight into a game now. I had no idea. I thought I was maybe like 45 minutes in, not an hour and 15. Okay, we have a Dutch against a newish account. Not that new, but it is new. A year old. I don't think he's been playing chess for a year. So we have a kind of a London-y Dutch. And you can put the bishop on d6. But I'm going to put it on b4. Do I want knight e4 here? I'm all burned out from the puzzles. If I don't take the knight right away, then he can play queen c2 or rook c1 and keep this nice structure. So yeah, I could maybe go knight e4. And then I could keep the bishop. But then there's knight 92. But then I'm trading everything and getting into that. Okay, I'm going to take it right away. And then I have to, so castling, is there d5 right away? No, I'm castling. And then I think I want b6. So b6, queen f3. I'm trying to remember. There's some... I mean, there's knight c6, d5. Then what, 95? I don't know if I want to get into all of that. So maybe I should go 94, but there's still this. But then I can go b6, right? We've got f3, blah, 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 blah. Yeah, can I go here? Okay, let's go. Wait, I think there's a trap. You take here, there's no way out. Ha ha ha. Yeah, there's no way out. So this is bad because of f3, I think. Yeah, b6, there's queen f3. I don't really like it. Knight c6, d5. Yeah, okay, so let's go d6 after all of that. Maybe I should have thought about knight c6 first. That might have been better. And knight c6, d5. Okay, yeah, maybe I should have played that. So knight c6 now. So d5. Then I can go here. Okay, so that's okay. Burning time. I can't help it. Openings are too interesting for me. Okay, so now we can kind of go do this Nimzo plan, or do I? Well, this is under attack, so maybe I just go e5. No, I can't do e5. Oh god, so I might have to go g6 here, or maybe knight e4. So knight e4 takes, and then if knight d2 or whatever, possibly sacks exchange. Sometimes the computer likes that. Or there's d5. d5 takes, but then there's c4. I don't think that plan is so good when these are doubled. So yeah, maybe g6. Maybe. What am I even concerned about? He can't even take here. It's because I wanted to play e5, but I wonder about this here. Yeah, maybe queen e8. So x-ray on e5 here. Ernest, please don't suggest anything. I'm thinking queen e8. It's got to be queen e8. Okay, queen e8. Okay, oh, that was a long think. So now I can play e5. Okay, so I can play it now, I think. And I think I played this correctly. Completely correctly, but it cost me 5 minutes. Pre-move. And we win a piece. I love my openings. But I just takes so long to recall them. And that's how you win in the Dutch. Oh. And so now he digs in deep on his clock after he blunders. At least I think he blundered. Right. Oh, you know what? There's some similar lines where it's still a bit tricky. I think it's when you have b6, because the queen can come here in some cases, right? So the queen can go to d5. So you have to watch out for that sometimes. In fact, if this knight wasn't here, that could be a problem too, right? Because if you do a bunch of trades on e5, there's this check. Like if you have a bishop here, for example, I guess that would never really happen though. But I've had it happen before with the queen coming here and doing damage. But yeah, I mean, a lot of people, they play quick and then they blunder or they're losing, and then they start thinking it's too late. Okay, so we'll go for the fork, because why wouldn't we? There's a pawn that he can take. I mean, white definitely can get compensation, but okay, we will grab this. I don't think I need to. The thing is, he can get a lot of pawns, right? But we will take the knight. Let's not overthink it. I already spent time thinking. So I could offer some material back, but he can take c7. Either way, this could solve all my problems, actually. Yeah, but for how long? For how long am I just compounding my problems? Could be. I mean, technically I can defend it, but that would be terrible. I don't know if I can, how long I can hold on to that. Maybe here, right? A pawn for a pawn. Okay, let's play it. I don't want to spend too much time. I mean, I'm up a piece, but my pawns are falling quickly, and he does have the bishop pair. Yeah, I don't know how badly I want this. And this is a problem too, right? Like it can get out of hand quickly. Easily. This can easily get out of hand. So rook f6, I presume. Yeah, it's hard for him to attack again, right? So, yeah, it's scary. Okay. Oh my God, my time. Okay. Yeah. So now we come back, and there's a fork. So if he gets out of the fork, we simplify. Okay. Could come in here. Should I though? What did that even do? Makes his queen move. Oh, there's back rank possible issues. Okay, I think I'm still okay though. I can have rook f8. Because it's easy for him to walk into forks here, so bringing in the other knight. He doesn't have many squares, right? He has to trade or allow the exchange. I guess technically he's got queen f4. Maybe he's thinking about that. Okay, so he allows the exchange. Oh, he's got this check. Doesn't work though. So I'm going to go here. And It's looking good. After I get more, oh crapola. Okay, that doesn't change anything. Actually, this would make more sense. This would make more sense. Let's do a quick blunder check. Quick blunder check. But yeah, this makes more sense. And if he takes on e6, how do we recapture? Thinking with the rook. Thinking with the rook. Just because it's nice to have something on the back rank. So I'll even... Oh my god, he's finding these moves here. Okay, interesting. So I could take his bishop, but then he takes with check. So he's getting a lot of action though. Okay, so I'll take the rook. And then I guess he's going here? No, he didn't. I think this might have been better. And now I just go knight c6 and consolidate. I guess I could technically... No, because he can take with the bishop. Oh, well, then I could take here. It's all very complicated. So maybe knight c6. We shall do that. I don't think there's only one move. And I have 0 time on my clock. Okay. And I'm kind of freezing up here. Starting to freeze up here. I'm only up the exchange actually. I thought I was up more. I thought I was up. No, I'm up a rook for 2 pawns, right? Here maybe. And then here. He might repeat. No, but then I can go here maybe. Yeah. Then bishop d7. This is such a pain. Both his bishops are a pain, but this bishop anchored on d6. Real pain in the butt. Okay, let's just get that moved. And then maybe here. There we go. I could finally dislodge that. He can have... Can't even go there, actually. Okay, he can have the material back. I hate this bishop. I can't dislodge it, though. The last move wasn't the greatest, but I have little time to look for better. I don't know. I spent too long in the opening, as per usual. And now I have no time. Maybe here. Let's just do this. Oh, this is close to dropping. I gotta watch out for this bishop. Maybe I'm not. Why am I blockading a bishop? Why am I blockading a bishop? Should create luft soon. I'm going to challenge the queen, but should create luft as well. And it would be with h6, possibly h5. gonna go queen f7, then h6. Maybe just go h6 because everything's covered. All right. Okay, let's do that. And I don't know. No, my knight's doing decent. Keep pushing these pawns, maybe. That could be suicidal. I don't have time though to push here. That's a good idea, I think. This pawn can still become dangerous though, his c pawn. Okay, take with the queen. Because then, this can never come here though. Yeah, maybe, because this is a little sensitive. It'd be weird though, to take with the queen. It would be weird. I just don't have time to be considering moves. I just don't have time. I just playing on instinct. Whether that be good or bad. Probably bad. Bishop d5. I only have 30 seconds here. Oh, this is strong. If he lets me get that, that's very strong. Hard for him to stop. I might have to play g3 here. Okay, he comes here. We can't do that. So this check. I'm surviving. I'll go here actually, king g8. Oh god, I gotta be careful. It's covered, but yeah, he's trying to exploit it. But I can hide on king g8. On g8. Can he just run here? No, he can't. So I think I can actually survive this somehow. As scary as this is, he's looking for a way to exploit it. He has the time to look for it. Might need to move this rook. You know, probably should have been more active. Okay, he's doing that. Now, can I still go here? I'm still going here. 27 seconds. Okay, what did he find? Did he have some plan? Okay, we can still take this. And then trade. I am going to trade. And push. Okay, lets me have a queen. Time to resign, sir. Although I'm good at flagging. Okay, oh god, I'm really good at flagging. Keep thinking. Please keep thinking. I'm gonna flag the flagger. No, that's mate. Embarrassing. Just resign. Okay, I'm gonna block him. Should I block him? I won't block him, but I want to block him. I don't like people that play onto a mate. He asked for a rematch. The only reason I'm not gonna block him is because he's probably like 5 years old. But it's just annoying. It's like resign. You're losing on the board. You're losing on. Well, he's not losing on the clock, but I don't know. It's just a little bit disrespectful. Okay. So the opening went good, but it took me 5 minutes to remember. So yeah, the only thing is maybe instead of d6, I play knight c6, but I don't know if it matters. And yeah, so he just gives us a piece because that's what 2000s do. And but the thing is, it's even though we get the piece, like white can always have some compensation. So this was, I mean, we're winning, but it's with the time issue, it was not simple. It was stressful. I was so low on the clock, but I think I played it well. I just spent so long in the opening. Let's take a look at that with the Yenshin. Take a quick look at his account. You know, last month he was 2156, but he dropped. So Dutch overpowered, right? This is, well, obviously he dropped a piece, so it made it a lot easier. Yeah, so, well, not really anything to look at because at this point I had 55 seconds, but I did make a mistake here. But it actually wants white to trade, and then bishop g3, and it's saying black's only slightly better here. That's hard to believe. I mean, I know white has more pawns, but that's a little hard to believe that it's close to equal here. Yeah. Dog's making noise. Okay, I am going to play another game. And we have a 2079 opponent. My ear just... Oh, we have another Dutch on board. Ear wants to get popped here. Okay, hopped in again. I was analyzing this all last night. Yeah, because 2 days ago, I was looking at this line. Yeah. Shit, what did I play? It's either bishop e6 or I take. Oh, God. I think it's bishop e6. The thing is, I didn't look at c5, so that's making me wonder if I take or not. Yeah, so here I take. Yeah, and then D. I looked at this very briefly. I only looked at bishop f7. I didn't look beyond this, so this will be interesting to study some more. And I think we go bishop b4. There's queen b3 because x-ray here. But yeah, I think this is... Yeah, so he's playing pretty well. Holy fuck. Okay, can I go here anyways? Because I've got c4. Yeah, but it looks pretty bad still, hey? Okay. I think, but I don't know. I might be losing here because he's got two pieces now. I've got the check, and then I can't even take here anymore. I thought I could. So he played perfectly. Okay. Blended there. He didn't even have to think, eh? Yeah. So 97. Yeah. Well, this is just a blunder. Yeah. Too bad. I forgot about. I just missed queen a4. Just missed queen a4. Well, he got my number. Okay, well, that was just a oversight. Let's play another one. 21-24 opponent, brand new account. He's got a lot of games played though, but it is a new account. French. I think this is called the Alekhine variation. Now, I think you don't have to take. Taking might even be a mistake. It might be just queen g4 here. Queen c7. And then, like, I don't know. Maybe it's knight e2. I thought, or can't remember. It's queen g4. Yeah, if queen c7. Because so do we take? Yeah, okay, I'm going to go to queen g4. And then do we take? And then this is knight c6. Could still hold it. I haven't looked at this line in a long time. Queen g3 maybe. I don't think queen g3 is right, but it looks right. Looks good. Maybe d5 is too strong. Or do I take and allow this and then play bishop b5? I don't think that's the right way to play it, but I mean, there's knight f3, queen e2. Then like bishop e3. Okay, I'm going to take it and then bishop b5. Can't spend more time in the opening here. He's got knight e7. Actually, he'll just take here. No, he can't. Can he? No. Yeah, he's got knight e7 though. So f4 now. But then here. Okay, so f4 now. And then we take, or maybe I just bring the bishop back. Keep my bishop. So queen f2 maybe. Queen. Where do we want it? Maybe queen f2. Don't know where I want this. Okay, I'm going to go to f2. Castle maybe? Which way? A little dangerous for him. Holy crow. I'm missing all the tactics today. 2 games in a row. Okay, well he got his pawn back. I can take a7 though. That's his bad bishop, but okay. Oh, check here. Oh, I'm just missing everything. I guess no. Oh, he had to respond to that. But yeah, he's got this now. So I have to play like bishop d2, maybe bishop b7. Not good. Ah, I missed that basic I'm missing basic tactics. I suck. So knight c4, I can move my bishop now. But this is ugly. This ain't pretty. This is a pretty ugly position. And I'm down a pawn. Guy's only spent 50 seconds. Holy crow. 50 seconds. I know I'm slow, but are you... Wow. Why is this guy playing bullet? He hasn't even spent a minute yet. These guys are too good. Yeah, this is really game over. Game over here. Let's get this bishop a little active here. So we're just simplifying to a game where I'm a pawn down. I guess he's, well, he's got to fix it. So maybe rook a8, rook c8. He's got all the choices in the world. Maybe rook a8. Otherwise, I have rook a1. Yeah. Might as well bring in our knight. We don't have too much time to think here. Rook a2 could be a move, maybe. I don't think knight b5 does a whole lot. He offers a trade. I don't want, because he can take with the pawn. I do have this. Okay, we are going to play this. Oh, wait, he just... Yeah, okay. Oh, well, he can force a trade. Yeah, probably good for him. Probably good for him. He's thinking about it. Because I'm so... Like, my structure sucks and so on and so forth. Because he's just going to come in here. And there's nothing I can do about it. Can go after this. He can just keep trading. He needs to like mouse slip. I'm hoping he mouse slips. It's my only chance here. So he does give me a pawn. I will take the pawn, although this is tempting. But I'll take the pawn because I like pawns if I can get them for free. He will get c2. He doesn't even take c2. So, oh, he gets it this way. Okay. Well, nothing I can do about that. So he still needs to mouse slip. I don't know if he will. Now, how can I... Okay, I can go after this. But first of all, let's I mean, he's coming here, but yeah, okay, we have to get active. I'm trying to get something. I can't even go to e5 though. I guess I could go to it. No, I can't even. Yeah, because this is pointless, right? So well, this is interesting, right? Oh, I cover f6, but I need to cover here. Because here he's coming in. I don't know. He's giving me nothing. He's giving me nothing. Okay. Well, I don't know. Hope for something. I don't know. I don't know. I mean, I don't have anything here, but just hope something materializes somehow. Whoops, I just dropped my knight. I don't know. He gave me nothing. He played well. Okay, go straight to the engine on that. I mean, he played very well, very quickly. I'm surprised he's not higher rated, but everybody has a good game. He was 2300, 2287. Then he dropped to 200 points or 150 points, kind of weirdly. Okay, so yeah, I was winning here, and then I was just got crushed. Yeah, I thought a long time. So I took after a long think. So bishop d3 is best, hey? Haven't seen that before. Or knight f3. A little surprised about that. But yeah, queen g4 was good. And then it didn't like f4, but it's not a big deal. I don't know why it doesn't like it that much. It's preferring knight f3. Maybe it just wants me to castle. That's probably the only difference. We can castle sooner. Oh, it also likes putting the queen on f4 or the bishop. Interesting. I don't know. I think it's more about just getting a piece developed and castling. And it didn't like queen f2. Yeah, I didn't see knight e5. That's really where things went bad, really. I just didn't see this. So what am I supposed to do then? A queen d3 maybe. Yeah, he just instantly saw this. He didn't even have to think about it. He just went straight for it, eh? Okay, so I don't know. He played very well, very quickly. It's a tough combo, but I never should have allowed knight takes e5. Yeah, I'm just worse there. Okay, guys, I'm going to end it there. It's about a 2-hour stream. It was a pretty poor showing on my part. A really bad puzzle streak session. I hit the 41, but it took an hour, 15 minutes. And then I lost a bunch of games because I suck. And because my opponents are strong. Okay, I'll be back tomorrow. Thanks for watching. Have a good night.